Hello, my name is Eric and I'm doing another one of my photography vlogs called One Body, One Lens, One Roll, One Day. I am here at Nichols Park, which is kind of in the heart of Medina, Ohio, just a few blocks from where I live. Nice hiking, biking, dog walk area, and let's see what I can get. I'll tell you what film I got coming up. Okay, so today's camera is a Pentax ZX-50. You've seen a couple of these before. This has the standard Pentax 28 to 80, the 3556, yeah, 3556 FA. Super multi-coated, so it has the coatings on both sides of the optics that I've explained in some early episodes. This one actually is a little different because I've got the AA power grip. Normally you should run off of two CR2 batteries, two lithium, about the third size of a AA. But I found the AA grip for this one, and I'm running off of 4 AA's. And you know, it was kind of one of those things that you get that would be a little bit bigger for people with bigger hands and give you a cheaper option for batteries rather than the CR2s, which were about $9 a hit. AA's are like $3-4 and you get the 4-pack. All right, today's film is some expired Fuji Extra 800. I shot a roll of this previously at a 2-stop overexposure, trace images on the negs. It's a little older than I thought, so I'm going to go 3 stops. So instead of, there's probably assuming this is kind of in the 1990s, early 2000s. So instead of shooting at ISO 800, which the DX code is going to read for me, I'm going to take it all the way down to ISO 100. All right, let me load it up. I'll be right back. All right, so ISO's been overridden to ISO 100. This is a roll of 20 for exposure, so that's kind of cool. Love this stuff, love the Fuji Superior 800 back in the heyday of film for shooting interior wedding photography. The old kind of Gothic churches of the early 1900s, the Lutheran churches, the Catholic churches, the big vaulted ceiling type stuff. This was great for that because it lets you shoot in that extreme low light with your faster lens, typically a 2.8 or a 1.8 prime or something like that, and you would get very nice warm feelings from the inside of that church. Alrighty, she's all loaded up. I'm gonna head that way. Let's see what I get. All right, now it's a very bright, sunny Saturday morning. I mean, you can tell, I mean, sun's out, clouds are out. Today would have been a great day for a polarizing filter. I did not have the right size for this lens, so I did not bring it. But days like today, that's ideal for using your polarizer, as your skies would go a little bluer, your clouds would pop a little bit more. If you're shooting near a creek or stream, the glare reflection coming off of that you could control. If you like to shoot car shows, you can control the glare off of glossy paint or chrome. Sometimes you want to leave a little bit in for cars and stuff to help give it contour, but instead of glaring at you, you kind of get that hint of it. All right, let's walk down the path. So one of the rules of composition, and I've talked about this a couple of times, leading lines. And if you check down this path right here, it's kind of drawing you in, and you want to kind of see what's down the path. The other one is maybe don't level your horizon. So the horizon's, on a top third or a bottom third of a rule of thirds, don't necessarily put it in the middle. Now, you can always break one of these rules. You can always put your horizon in the middle, or you can maybe not follow the leading lines, but know why you broke it. And if you break too many rules in the same photo, then it starts looking more snapshot, not a nice photo. So just be aware of that. It's like, hey, do I want to follow leading lines? Do I want to follow rule of thirds? Do I want to put them both in? And then decide, hey, maybe it looks better off kilter, or maybe it does look better centered up because there's something in the foreground that you want to include. So as you're taking that half a second breath and you're framing your shot, just do a quick mental checklist. It's like, rule of thirds, do I need to just slightly tilt it a little bit? Do I need to bring it up and down a little bit? And go from there, and hopefully you get a better photograph just by taking it that extra breath, extra 2 seconds to stop and look at what you're doing, whether it's just going bang, 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 go like, there it is, bang, and take the photos that way. All right, I'm gonna head down that path. Let me see what I can get. Okay, so you can also see down this path, we've got some very tall trees. And, you know, a lot of people like to shoot horizontal because that's how they normally shoot. Problem is that you can get all this stuff on the side that maybe you don't want. So with the tall trees and the path kind of leading in, flip it vertical. You get the trees are now your centered subject. They're actually framing your path in, and it's kind of helping you draw into the landscape of the area rather than just having a boom, there it is. All right, let me go down the path. Let me see what else I can get. So when shooting multiple subjects at the same time, one of the kind of rules of composition is to make sure you've got an odd number. 1, 3, 5, 7 subjects is maybe a little bit more aesthetically pleasing than 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm not sure why, but it just kind of helps break things up, I guess. So I've got 3 flowers right here. It's an okay on the macro. It's probably a 1 to 3, not great, but it does okay. Hopefully I should get this cluster fine. And let me see what I can get. All right, it's having problems locking on because the breeze just picked up. So I'm going to switch to manual focus and let it kind of grab my zone. There we go. All right, be right back. All right, so on a nice, bright, sunny day like today, I already mentioned a polarizer, but you could also be using a lens hood. And what a lens hood is basically a baseball cap for your lens, and I've kind of described it that way before. But today would have been a great day because once or twice I've fired kind of towards the sun and I saw a flare coming through my viewfinder. We'll see if they show up on the photos. Hopefully they do, and you kind of see the reason why to use a hood. All right, let's keep going. I'm on shot 18 of 24. I got 6 shots left. Let's go down the path. All right, so Fujifilm historically loves greens and blues, loves cool tones. Now, because this is expired and I don't 100% know how it was capped, except for the fact that the first roll I tried didn't come out great. So I'm assuming this one didn't either. So that's why I'm overexposing it by 3 stops, because I think it's a 1990s film. But I'm hoping that the greens pop a little bit more. All right, let's go see what I can get. All right, so I'm on shot 25. This should be my last photo, so I'm gonna get that bonus one. Automatic cameras, sometimes you don't get it like if you do manual ones. This one auto-loaded for me. It should kick into rewind after I take this photo. And we're gonna go that way. And there it goes, kicked into rewind. Again, today's camera was a Pentax ZX-50 with the AA power grip rather than the standard 2 CR2 lithium batteries. The standard Pentax 28 to 80 FA series, it is an SMC lens, so those multi-coatings on it are great. Wish I had my polarizer, wish I had my lens hood. I didn't. That's okay. I might catch some cool flare coming through it. Anyway, if I get photos, again, Fuji Xperia 800, shot at ISO 100 because it is older film. Don't know exact expiration date, but the first test roll I did, 2 stops was enough, so I went 3 stops. So shot this at ISO 100. Anyway, if I get photos, feel free to give them a thumbs up, or, give me a good comment saying, hey, those actually turned out, or, boy, what did you do with this roll? So feel free to comment. Feel free to like the photos. Feel free to subscribe as new episodes come out. Try to come out anyway, every Friday and Saturday with bonus episodes and or technical episodes that happen every now and then. I did one on Mansfield Reformatory. I shot 5 rolls of film, very haunted place. I even shot some infrared film there. And oh, nice cloud came over the sun, so now you can kind of see all that greenery back there. All right, thanks for watching. We'll catch you next episode.